Hi everyone and welcome to my live. I am Marie and I am the owner of Marie's Unique Gifts, and if you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you and welcome. Also, for those who are watching my live for the very first time and I'm streaming for the very first time on my YouTube channel, thank you for all of you who are joining me today. Anyhow, what I'm going to do today is I've already started one project and finished it, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a live. So what I've made already, I'll just pop my sewing machine out of the way. I'll just finish popping this in here and put it out of the way for now. Okay, so what I had done and what I've already started on is this project, which I started. Now these are made from some fabric samplers for things like couches and other things. You can use them for heavy blinds and things like that. Now I was given a heap of these sampler, and I still have a ton in my fabric / material cupboard. So what I done was I cut the samplers down to size and I turned this into a square pouch. So I have it fully lined inside there using a zipper, and what I will be doing later is I will be putting my handmade little logo on here. I will be in time getting my own wooden handmade by Marie put on them, and it will have my logo on there, and my logo is going to change slightly, but it's going to be what I'm wanting it to be is like a actual gift box still, but this time I've got a couple of things in mind for it. I'm either going to have it more representing a real gift box, not just a flat gift box like you've seen on my website and my Facebook and on my Instagram and TikTok, Twitter, if some of you are over on my Twitter channel. I don't do a lot on my Twitter channel anymore. I just simply do not have the time between my children, my family, and doing this and a lot of other things that I actually do. So when that comes about, I will pre-warn you all and let you know. So in this, it's quite thick and sturdy, and it's just one of a kind. So all these sampler ones will be one of a kind unless I have the larger sample pieces, which I do have some in there. There'll be a few ran off. They will be posted on my website. Put up on my website, I should say, posted to my other social media platforms, and then you'll be able to see the prices and that from there. So this one's going to be probably about between $25 and $30, and then you have your shipping on top of it. But however, I'm going to pop this one to the side. Now, my mum, God bless her, had given me a ton of, I'll talk about that bit in a second, had given me a ton of lace years and years ago. And I mean, this lace my mum's had for probably 40 years or so. So what I've done is I've cut lengths off this lace, and I've taken one of my sample pieces that I've already lined with calico, and I've actually sewn a lace across here and then a mirror image of it across here. So what this is going to do, it's going to be, once I get it all finished, it'll have a zipper in here and it will be all cleaned up, and that will be available to purchase. It will be in a couple of different shades of greys. Also, I have some beige and fawn colors and whatever else I find throughout my sampler pieces. may be in it, but for now it's just going to be grey and beige and fawn, like different hues of it. So I've already stitched this out, already marked it out. It's the actual square is 25 by 24, but when I'm finished it will be 22 by 22. And the measurements that I've taken from here to the lace, the center of this actual stitching part of the lace, is 3.5 centimeters, and that's all the way along. And I've pinned it and I've marked it all the way along, so you can see that it's 3.5 centimeters. And the same with this other side, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. So I think I'll just put the zip away for this, and I'm actually going to use a white zipper. But to start off with, now I've never done this before, so it is the very first time sewing a zipper like this. Now when you're making zipper pouches, you always make sure that you have your zipper open at least 3/4 of the way, because you're sewing with the right sides together like such. And I'll show you how I do my zippers in a moment. Sew the pouch together with the zipper, I should say. And now, because this is more dominantly black, I've decided to cut out these little rectangle pieces. And what we're going to do is we're going to sew them on the end, so your corners are not going to be turned like this. It's not going to have a rounded corner like that. It's going to have, hopefully, a relatively square corner. So now, please bear with me while I work this all out, and I will pin it in together, and I will close the zipper up for this. So we still need like the room across here, so we're not going to be sewing right up to the edge here, because we still need that little tiny bit of room here for the zipper to come all the way to the end stopper. Some people also make them so they go over it. I'm only a beginner at this type of thing of how to cover my zippers, so I'm not going to be superwoman and try that. Yeah, just unzip that a bit for the moment. So how I've worked it out is, it's black material, so it's going to be really hard to see, is that I'm going to fold this like this way, fold it in half first, sorry. I will show this with another lot of fabric later in a different vlog. Now I just heat press it with my fingers, my forefinger and my thumb, or my index finger and my thumb, like so. Now I'm going to place it down here, and we're going to unfold it, and there's a really light line through there. I'm going to take the bottom up and fold it to the center, and then we're going to take this top piece and fold it to the middle, but that's where I'm going to pause it, because this way, sorry, I might actually just try, I'm going to try and do it how the other sides do it. So we need to find the central. Now this might be completely wrong. You may be a size and you're watching this, but it may be completely wrong. I'm going to fold that in half, and then no, I'm not going to fold it in half. Oopsie. Just fold in half to find the center, which is there, and then I'm going to fold this over and around like that. So hopefully, and what I'll do is I'll pin them off. Now I'm flying by the seat of my pants here. Some of you might be out there going, oh no, what is happening? So I'm just, don't forget, as well, if you are watching my live right now, you will see a red dot and you will be able to write in the chat box. Now I'm away a bit from my computer, so I'm not seeing if anyone's chatting in there, but if there's anyone there saying hi everyone, so that's moved a little bit on me. I might just stitch this up first and then we'll fiddle with that bit. Okay. Now, if you're new to my Facebook page or any of my other social media platforms and you're new to my actual YouTube vlog, this is my Simplicity sewing machine that I purchased a few months ago and I'm absolutely loving it. So I'm just going to stitch down this way first and foremost. This back stitch or back tack. I say back stitch. I'm Australian. If you haven't already worked that out, if you've just joined us, joining. Okay. Some threads in the way there. Where are you? It's disappeared on me. Oh my god. So this one across here. I hope you're all having an amazing day wherever you may be. Yeah. We'll stitch a couple stitches, then back stitch. And I'm going to go across this way. This might be completely wrong what I'm doing, but like I said, I'm just doing this for the first time with you all so that you can actually see what mistakes I am making and what you may feel. If you have a critique, I don't mind. Do not mind. Pop it in the comment section below. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up as well if you like my channel, and also subscribe to my channel because it would really help immensely for the algorithms, which way you want to say it. Okay, so I've got that one sewn now. Just a little bit of thread that's out. Oopsie, no, that wasn't a mistake. That was me accidentally pressing down on my presser foot. So now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to do exactly the same with it with the one as the one I just done. So we're just going to fold it in half again. Okay, unfold it, take the bottom section up to meet with that center line, take the top piece and bring it down and meet with the center line as well. Okay, trim some of the furries off. If you're wondering what I'm doing when I go over view, I just have my little scrap material threads and furry bits that go into there and anything else that you may see. So okay, let's bring that down. Now I'm working about 5mm in from the edge, so this is in alignment with this part on my foot here. I am still using my phone as my recording device, so if you hear my notifications come through, I apologise in advance for them. Should probably just have one just then. And we're going to take this around this way. I probably should have done some sewing hashtags and more hashtags on my Facebook page, because I just popped it up there 5 minutes before I went live, and I'm feeling that's not enough notice, but anyways, it's done. And I have a nervousness about me when I first start, because yes, I can speak in public to a lot of people and I hold workshops and everything, but when I first actually started to do any type of recordings, I found it really, really weird just speaking to my phone. Yes, it comes a little bit more naturally now, but sometimes I do seem to make some stuff up, and hey, I'm only human. So we're going to fold this one over. And yes, I say hey a lot. I'm a Queenslander. Most of us, well, some of us, well, I do say hey a lot, and a lot of the others around our beautiful country can say, yes, that's what Queenslanders do. Okay, so I folded it in the middle here, and I'm going to line it up with here. I'm just going to bring it slightly over, and then we're going to fold this piece around here. Make sure it's nice and snug. Hopefully this will work. So now I'm just going to pin this here like so, and on the other end as well, because what I'll do is I'll pin both of them, the other one, onto this end as well, and we'll go from there, and hopefully, fingers crossed, got these fingers crossed, that it will actually work. If anyone's just joined us, hi, welcome. And like I said, I'm a little ways away from my computer at the moment. However, I will check it momentarily. Oh, no, that seems to, it's not seem right. Like I said, I don't mind critiques. If you have any comments or any suggestions, please drop it in the comment section below. You're liking my live, give us a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you're watching this and there's no red dot, that means I'm no longer live, but you're more than welcome to watch the complete vlog I am doing. I think this is going to keep in place better. Yes, it is. So I'm just going to pin that side like so. Okay. Now we're going to do the same at this end, but however, I'm going to have to make sure that I bring this around enough so it's not pulling really taut on that, because it's going to end up catching. It's going to leave a little ridge so that when people grab it, they can just bit of a stiff zipper. Maybe I pulled that up too high. That's what I've got to head on to. Yes, it is. There we go. Grab a couple of more pins. Now, if you're wondering where I purchased these pins from, I actually bought them from my local Spotlight. You may be able to buy them from any other haberdashery store or your local supermarket. I have no idea exactly where you can buy them, but just Google them. They're just dressmaking, well, they're not actually dressmaking pins, so that's not their actual name, but I'm sure dressmakers use it, but I use it for any of my products that I'm making. So that looks pretty good. So to put that like actually just bring it back a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to pin that side. Like so. And then I'll pin this side nice and even as well, trying to bring that in a little bit. I'm not going to be able to bring it in all the way. Let's bring it a little bit closer. And then I'm just going to pin that like that. So that looks pretty neat. Let's pull that down as well. Now, I could be doing this, like I said, all completely wrong. I'm just winging it here. And, you know, it may work. Then again, it may not work. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to, oh, I like this way. Yeah, I'm only doing it at a 5mm stitch along this side, which will be the same when I put the actual attach the zipper to my project piece. Placing my needle in a down position, and I'm going to come this way. Back stitch. I forgot to do a back stitch back there, so I apologise in advance. And I'm just going to come across this edge here. I don't want to do too much sewing right near the edge here because that will be going down into the cover. So I've just come up about 10mm, do a back stitch. Same as the other side. It's just rolling a little bit because of that zipper there. Okay, and I'm going to pull that out. And I'm just trimming these tail pieces off. And obviously there, that's an issue. So what I'll do is I'll stitch across there momentarily. I'll just finish these off and then I will just quickly jump on my computer and open my channel page up. While it's there, I just have to skip over to that channel page and I'll still back stitch there as well. Okay, possibly could have done this completely differently to what I have done, but like I said, I'm learning as I go. And I'm just using a straight stitch here. I'm just going to take that back a little bit. Back stitch. Whoops, it's dropped down off of there. That's where I want it. Do a little back stitch, turn around there. So I've come in again, like I said, 10mm. It's a little bit too far back, so I'll just do one stitch, a needle down, and here we go. just take that like that. Take that tail off there, and then that's a bit of a flat piece that I will just go along here. I'm yet to buy any sort of zippers that don't have the pull on it. I need to go searching online for it because I couldn't find any at my local Spotlight, and we don't have that many haberdashery stores here in Rockhampton. If you are from Rockhampton and you're watching this live right now, or you know of other places in Rockhampton, please let me know just in the comment section below. Okay, so I've sewn that. There's a couple of tile pieces. Furries, as I refer them to as times. Furries is more on the actual material. Okay. So as you can see there, that's pretty tight. And I can pull that across. Okay. So now I'm just going to very quickly, I'm still here, I'm still going to be speaking to you in the background. Just jumping on my YouTube page, my channel, and slowly getting there. Okay. So I'm not going to click on it. Oh, actually, I do have to click on it. I'll just mute my sound and click on that. Okay, just me, myself, and I on there at the moment, but that's all good. I will learn to do notifications of my live streamings prior to 5 minutes before. Okay, so I haven't done one of these before, like I said before, but however, I'm just going to pop a couple of things in here. Actually, I need to jump on my actual channel, on my actual business YouTube page. I was looking at it at my private one. So just jumping in there momentarily. Oops. Can't even spell my own business name. Go, and now I am going to jump in here. Beautiful. I honestly think I should have done some hashtags on there, so I'm just going to jump in to my Facebook and hashtag my live stream. Let me go back over to my business page on Facebook. I do a lot more on Facebook than what I do on Instagram, and I do have a TikTok channel as well. So it so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm hoping that you can all still see me. I mean, hear me, not see me, because you barely see me. You only see my hands half the time. I just don't like my face on camera, but I know that I'm going to have to do it at some point. So. I am still here. Still about 5. For some reason it keeps. Let's fix this up. Okay. Angie doesn't like it. And I'm still here. See, I'm still here. Also, if you know how a way that I can actually tag, like hashtag on my lives, I'll probably work it out myself very shortly. But if you're there watching and where are we? Okay. I'll be better organised for my next slide, which hopefully will be tomorrow. Let me see if I can. Okay, I don't like it. I'm going to see if I can. I think I'm going to have to do my hashtagging on my Dolby On, which is what I use to do my live streaming, because I can't at the moment. But anyways, I have just had lesson learned. Don't forget, Valentine's Day is coming up around the corner as well, so I will be having some lives for that also. Just let me share this out and then I'll get back to my sewing with you guys. Share it twice to myself on my business page. Share it to a group. That's where we're going to go. still here. Just take a bit of that off. Do a few more posts in a minute to a couple other places. So what we're going to do here is now, fingers crossed this works. So what I usually do is I sew the right side's facing the right side. Sorry, this way. The right side. Oh my gosh, I've got myself totally bamboozled now after all that over there. So what I will be doing is this way. Just taking the, oops, they're both at the top. Taking that, putting both right sides together. Okay, and I'm going to have to move that. Zip it down a little bit, and I'm going to evenly sew here. So this will be done with a straight stitch as well. So I'm just making sure they're all even. Some people will pin this side like so, and then we'll just leave that gap there and we'll stitch all the way around. I've done that with other ones, but with this demonstration and me just actually doing this method for the very first time, I'm just going to leave it like this. I just have to make sure it's nice and even because it wasn't sitting nice and flush for me. Just pin that like so. I keep moving it with my hand. Okay, I'll just bring this down a little bit now that I have that all even. Yep. Try not to stab yourself with your pins on. And bring that one down a bit as well. Okay. So I'll set this up. Now we're going to do a straight stitch and a zigzag stitch there. So I'll probably use my number 7 stitch, which is the one that I call my overlocking stitch. Just out to a couple more places. Oops, I'm going to read this. I will be doing some more lives like I said. Over the next week. I don't know how many lives actually per week that I will do, but I'll try different times during the day to see have some other projects too that I haven't quite finished, and a couple of them I have to unpick and redo, so I'll be doing them on live feeds as well. Live blogs. Let's see. I'll definitely make sure that I actually have this up early before I start my lives, and that way that you have plenty of time to join in on them. There is certainly a lot that I still need to learn. Thank you for the approval, Handmade Mums. That's one of my Facebook groups I'm with. It is muchly appreciated. Do a couple more here. I do know I have to expand the groups that I'm actually in on my different social media platforms. Just read this. Can't post to that one because they have a clause there stating in their rules that I cannot do any promotions. So that one is out of the question. So we'll go back and we'll share it with another group, and then we'll get back at the sewing. Okay. Good. Okay, they're not liking that item. I think I skipped over, I'm not sure, so yay, it's worked. Okay, cool-e-o. Alrighty, let's get back to sewing this a zipper pouch. Now this one I made that you can use it for virtually anything. You can use it for a makeup pouch, you can use it for, actually I'm going to do a zigzag stitch first just to try and tie all this in. I had to unpick it here before because it was a bit of a mess, but let's start that. I'll have to make sure too when I go down this so that I tuck that lacing in, but we'll get to that directly, okay. And no, I didn't do a back stitch there. I'll just pull this pin out. Oopsie. Now some of these will be put into gift boxes. Just pull that up. I'll have to make sure I pull that zipper back as well, or else I'm never going to get into this once I sew the other side before I sew I will sew the side edges down, but that will be once I attach this side to the zipper. So I'm going to make sure that I actually I do a back stitch here. Okay, needle up. Pull this away from here like so. Just going to cut these little tails off. And I'm glad I didn't backstitch because as you can see here, this is moved. So I'm going to quickly use my quick unpick, or as some people call it, a seam ripper. And I'm just going to get under there and unpick all that. It's so much harder when you're using black material or very, very dark material where you can't see it. It is daytime here. I'm in my sewing area and I do wear glasses. It's for small work like this. I don't need it for distance like when I'm driving and that. It's called age. So I'm just going to pop this through here. So a little notification come through. Okay, that's better. It's not creeping out from the side there. So this time I will make sure that I backstitch or back tack. It's more commonly known for a lot of other people. Okay, I'm going to use that. Cut all these threads off. I might just turn my aircon down, speed down. Okay, that's better. You probably can hear me a lot better now. Okay, let's take these off. Okay, so we've sewn that zipper piece on that side. Just for a moment. So that's where I just sewed, and when it's turned out and when I press it, that's how it will look like on the right side. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do exactly what I've done on this side. I'm just going to open this zipper up like so, so I can actually get my hands in there to turn it into the right side. So I'm going to place, I'm going to take that so far up there because I still need to move the zip out of the way. Place these together like so. Yep, I did forget. I forgot to do the straight stitch. Okay, so I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do this. Change it to a straight stitch. Back and do a back tack or a back stitch with my needle down. Now the foot, this outside of my foot is along the edge here. Oh, zip ahead. Bad move. I have to pull that back. And see how it's gone off track there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unpick this. Now you're all seeing the inner workings and my oopses, so I can't get away from it, but I'm transparent like that. I don't like people thinking they're being deceived. If I can get this under there, okay. Go this way. Just have to be careful that I don't unpick that. Can I actually get it under there? I don't want to go that side with the zipper, so I'll start back here a little ways. I will persevere. I'm thinking of actually getting a different type of quick pick or seam ripper. Just because this one came with my sewing machine, and I just think it's, there we go, we've got one so far. Doesn't bring that other one up. That's not being nice at all. So I'm just going to take this off here, not off. And I'm going to just turn this over and see if we can get in. Actually, I'll not bring that back here. I need to have better lighting than what I have here at the moment. I'm thinking, what are you trying to do? Okay, I'm trying to get under here and turn my seam, but I don't want to rip the material, and I don't want to rip the zipper either, because that'll just give me trouble tonight, and I think I've just put a little bit of a hole in there, and I'm not liking that. Oh, there we go. Oops. Okay. Slowly and steady wins the race. Like the tortoise and the hare. If you were ever told that story when you were younger, it is so very true, and if you apply it throughout your life, this is just, oh, there we go. Got it pulled out enough where I can now see those stitches from the straight stitch. See there, I've just made a little dent in that. Okay, we don't want to go any further this way, because all these stitches here are for the zigzag. So we just need to go back up this way a little bit, as you can see where it started to go off track there, and then we'll get back to sewing the zipper down. There we go, unpicked it. And then that side, and then we're just going to bring this bit back here. Let's turn this over and have a look. I should be able to pull that bit out. It's not coming, so we'll just neatly trim that. And I honestly think next time with this that I will turn the material this way like I was going to do before, and just sew down there and sew down there, and do it a complete different way. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just sew it as a piece, right sides together, just leave a little gap so I can then put it right side out, and then that way I can just turn around and have okay, I will just be back momentarily. I just have to go and do something. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Okie dokie. Let's see. Now we'll just do a back stitch and then we will continue along. Okay. Where that is down there, I'm just going to bring the needle up just that little bit extra, because I have the zipper all the way up to the top and we don't want that. And I'll just release the foot because the actual needle is keeping that in place, so it's all just about all the way to the other end, not quite all the way. And then we're going to keep along here. A little mistake there with the zigzag stitching. Like I said, I'm going to be transparent with you all. So when I went back there earlier, I've obviously moved the material and it's pulled the stitch across this way as a straight stitch for a bit, and then it's gone back to the zigzag. So apologise for that. I don't know what happened there, but I've got a little bit of a mess happening. Fixing it up now. It's where I've backstitched, so it's going to have just this bit here is where I backstitched before. So I have that part done. Now we're going to do the same what we've done here on this side. Alright, I'm so sorry for the noises that you're hearing in the background, and I just tried to go and subdue it, but it's not working, so I apologise profusely for that. And most of my lives won't be done on a weekend unless I'm doing a sale. I'll have to come back again. I apologise. Sorry for that. Okay, I'm back. So hopefully I won't have any more interruptions and I can keep going with this. So, where did I get to? Nowhere. Okay, so I'm going just to pin this up. I'm just going to pin this up along here. I'll actually cut that little thread that's hanging like so. Okay, so when I get to about halfway here with my stitching, I will stop, pull, make sure that my needle is down in the down position, and then I will turn around and lift my foot up and pull this zipper this way just a little bit, and then I'll stop again just after it, and I'll push it, like I'll sew through, and then I'll push it back that other way, because what we don't want is put it down there like that is where I can't actually access it. So let's put this in here like so. Just going to make sure it's all nice and even. Now something's gone amiss here. I don't know what's happened, because that zipper should definitely not be like that. Okay. I do not know what's happened. I really do not know what's happened. Let's start from this end actually. It's due to the fact that I had it unzipped. Well, okay. Just let me. Now we're going to do the zigzag stitch, remember, first. Just going to hold that in there like that. And just bring that across there like that. Needle down. Make sure I do my back stitch. Okay, just let me pin this here like so. And like I said, when I get about halfway down, I will stop, and then I will pull this zipper through. Just pin this in here like so. Okay, so I'm about halfway, or a little bit over halfway. No, I'm just halfway. So what I'm going to do is leave the needle down, just bring that up slightly, ever so slightly. Raise my foot. Take that, as you can see, all the way back to this end. And then we will continue with our zigzag stitch. Just pull it a bit across there like so. Okay, and then I'm going to continue down and making sure that I do not stitch over. So it has moved a bit. It's a few mils, so I'm definitely going to make this cover piece on the end of my zipper a different way for next time, because it's come over about 3 mil. 4 mil, which is a huge variant. Even if it's just like half a mil out, it's going to be the same deal. Okay, just end that off with back stitch, back tack. Okay, so as you can see, I've done the the zigzag stitch across here, and then I'm going to go across here with the straight stitch. Now normally I would have had all this done in one hit, but these were pre-stitched probably nearly 12 months ago, these squares, and I've just decided to finish it off. So now that's in place, I do not need it to be pinned. So what I'm going to do is change it to a straight stitch, which is number 1 on my machine. And I'm going to some of you probably saying, why don't you have a baby serger, or why don't you have an overlocker? I used to own one years ago, a baby serger, and didn't have it after some time. So then I have thought about purchasing an overlocker or another baby serger, just for the simple fact, for things like this, I don't have to do, X amount of stitch. Now I've just come down a little bit further, and I'll take the zipper up a bit, then I'll bring it back because it's just sitting here and we don't want that lump because it's just going to push our straight stitch straight over into zigzag stitch. Okay, put my needle down. I forgot to do that before. There's that. Just bring the needle up ever so slightly so it's still. Just have to. I'm going to have just to bring it up a little bit more. That's better. Okay, I've just taken it past and just bring that back here. Oops, bring it back, not go forwards. Okay. Just lift it up. That off. Now I'll cut all the little fuzzy bits off. And as you can see here, for some reason I've pulled it down in here, so I'm going to have to neaten this all up, straighten it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to not cut those lace. Well, that lace piece will have to be cut. I'm just going to pull it across a little bit like so. And like I said, I've never done this stitch before, so I don't know which way to go. Yeah. I don't know whether to sew like that. So I might just take it the way that I normally go, and we'll go from there. Okay, so again, I'm going to do a zigzag stitch. I'm just going to lift that foot up a little bit. Just come in a little bit so then I can do a back stitch or a back tack, depending on what you're used to. Straight stitch first, sorry. Change it to my zigzag stitch. Just bring that lacing on there. Stitch, needle down, needle up, and we're just going to finish that off. So what I'm going to do is we are going to we're going to measure in here, and then we're going to do something a little like this, because we're going to make the base wider than what it is at the top. So I'll flatten that out and I'll bring it down probably about 3 centimeters across there. Like so. And I'll do this other side. We'll stitch this into place first. I'll just cut these little hairy bits, fuzzies off. Move it this way. Under. Just to make sure our lace is lined up. Like so. Out of the way. Just be mindful of your fingers when you're doing this too. That down. Okay. We'll do it to a zigzag stitch. Straight stitch first, like I should have. That's all good. We'll just turn this over and I'll go back this way with the straight stitch. Pull down. Had to take those tails off because if I kept sewing with them and got them caught up, it's going to look really, really messy. Okay. This back stitch or back tack, needle up. And just go like this. Okay, and trim those off. Just going to go back over an area here that I've got with my zigzag stitch. Because I forgot to put the foot down. I actually might just unpick a bit more of that. Just cut those fuzzies off. Okay. Change it to my zigzag setting. Go back. Okay, then come back over here. Needle up. Yeah. So we fixed that up. I'm just cutting these little tail pieces off because if I don't, then it's going to become a great annoyance. So let's try my trusty pencil. I did say 3, but this time we're just going to go 2. That's 2. And measure 2 centimeters across here. This is just so I know things line up. Across there. So we're just going to pin that on the inner side. Sorry. Like that. And then we'll do the same to this other side. Just pull that zipper back a little bit more. Okay. So we'll do this on each side of each corner that you're going to be cutting out. You may have a different method to do it. This is what I do. You can also cut this piece out and then like stitch along here, then cut that out, or vice versa. Make sure you have a pin first. We'll be showing that in another vlog. I won't be doing full tutorials as such. They will be patterned. So if you want to join one of them, I'll have it set up at some point. Not that far in the near future down the track. Just for the simple reason is I do charge for my workshops, so there will be, if you're anywhere in the world, you'll be able to attend these, as they will be an online event. They will not be a physical event. I'll let you know all the costs and that further on. Okay. So we're just going to pin that, like I said, towards the inside of that line, between the tip or the point or the corner, I should say, just a little bit. I'm just going to take that up a little bit further. So I'm going to machine this way. Okay, so now we're going to, I'm just going to take my expanding piece off. So I've got just room for that to sit down so it's not pushing material up in your view. Okay. So we're going to do a straight stitch here. I'm not going to be doing any zigzag stitching. Just center that pencil mark with the center of the foot. And I said no zigzag. I forgot to turn it off, so just quickly unpick that. threads over there like so, and then we're going to go a couple stitches forward, then do a back stitch, and then we're going to continue on with that. Do a couple back stitches, go forward and bring it right off. Just take those tails off. Little pieces. Okay, I'm going to sew the other side, and then we're going to cut that piece off, and then we'll cut this piece off after it's sewn. Just make sure your thread's not tangled up, because it will cause breakages of the thread. Okay. Stop playing again, it's twisting up on me. And then go. Those little noises that you can hear, those do is actually notifications coming through to my phone as I record my phone. Okay, just pull that out, put it in my pin cushion. And then there we go. So it's now lined up with that one. Cut these thread pieces off. Just make sure you pull it tight, because sometimes it may not catch that loop correctly for when you're doing your stitches. Sometimes it will loop. Same over this side. Okay. We will do another small zigzag stitch along here. So we've done that corner, we don't want that to come off, so we'll just press that flat. Go back to my trusty number 5. Now I've put this edge of the material just here to this part of the zipper foot. This is probably where an overlocker would come in handy. Okay, so that's that one done. Now we'll do this one. It should come out a bit further. It's a little bit crooked. Done. Okay, now put that out of the way over there. Just put my extension piece on. Now you can go back over this and go with a lint roller. There's no pieces on there, I just took them off. And just a little string here. Now the proof is going to be in the pudding when we turn this on the right side, whether or not they've actually got those pieces on there correctly, which I have a feeling they're not. But anyways, what is done is done. So you just take your thumbs push them into the corner there, put your index fingers there and push that over, so then you can see that that's going to have a square bottom on it. Just across here, I'll taper up to a narrow bit up the top, and then do the same with this side. Got a feeling that I've done that around the wrong way, but anyways, just push that out. Oh no, I need to sew a bit more here before I completely turn it out, because that was not looking particularly good on the other side. So I'll just put the straight stitch on because I don't want to have to try and unpick, and then we'll go just over a little bit closer to here. Back tack, stitch. I've just put it in a little bit along here, and I've run out of cotton on the bottom. Always the way. So it's back stitched at the top. Stitched at the top up here. But I'm going to have to pop another black thread bobbin in there, and just getting all these fuzzy bits off. Just a couple here. Okay, so have to come down here a bit, I'm thinking. Okay. Bobbin for a cotton wheel. Okay, popping back in there, and I'll fill that back up later. Just go around like so. Now, because we're only going to be using this just for a few stitches along here, perhaps, then we'll only need the very small amount that's actually on this bobbin. So I'm just going to, where is my tile? There it is. Put that up through. Alrighty. She's good to go. The other end, and just turn this under. So obviously I've got a huge mistake here, so in future I will learn how to do that correctly. And oh, hang on, it's coming up. There we go. This might just have to be a little bit of a fiddle. I might just pull that zipper down. I haven't finger pressed these down yet, so I'm just going to make sure I don't get it hooked up in the zipper. It's a little bit too far. Okay, it actually worked. I am so proud of myself because I didn't think that was going to work, but something's happened with this end, but it's worked fine on this end. Sorry, I don't know what happened with the other end, so just got to be, I think it might be the thickness of the fabric as well. So that's actually worked. So it's got a little square piece up there. I do not know. I think when I went back and stitched over there before that, it actually has really made this go awkward. But not too bad. Not too shabby for the first time. And it is. And it actually stands up. So you can pop whatever you like in there. You can pop pencils. I will heat press that down with my little iron that I have. So I'm quite impressed. I'm actually really, really impressed with how it turned out. It's a little bit wonky, yes, I know, but it's turned out a lot better than what I thought it had. And this is straight and even, and so is this side. So there it is. It's completed. Thanks for coming and joining me on my live. If you're not watching me on the live, that is all good. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Stay safe, take care, be kind to others out there, and also make sure you're always true to yourself first. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one.